Okie dokie, we're back on the Torch News Roundup number 41 edition. Pull up a chair and draw a nice cold one. Sit back and relax. There you go, as we tackle this week's news. So Sony has not finished toying with our emotions. No, not by a long shot. After last week's announcement that they were going through with their threat of a solo Venom movie, they're now promising a Black Cat and Silver Sable movie. Since they've proven to be incapable of making a decent Spider-Man movie in recent years, and sent the web-slinger off to the very capable hands of Kevin Feige and the MCU at large, I guess Sony has their little heart set on utilizing any and all of Spidey's characters they can. Since Silver Sable is pretty much a C-lister, and Black Cat wouldn't be likely popping up in the MCU while Peter is likely going to be in high school for the foreseeable future, Marvel seems to be content to let them give it the old college try. Christopher Yost, whose screenwriting credits include Thor: The Dark World and Thor: Ragnarok, has been tapped to write the script. So the only question is this really a good idea? Well, Sony doesn't have the greatest track record, but it's been confirmed that these films will have nothing to do with the MCU, so chances are there'll be no appearances of the wall crawler. I guess if that's the case, what harm can it do? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Over on the Star Wars side of things, Disney CEO Bob Iger confirmed that they won't be using a CGI Carrie Fisher to augment the role of Princess Leia in Episode 8. He was quoted as saying, "We are not changing 8 to deal with her passing. Her performance remains as it is in 8. In Rogue One, we had some digital characters. We are not doing that with Carrie." Iger also stated regarding the future of Star Wars, "We're starting talk about what could happen after Episode 9. About what could be another decade and a half of Star Wars stories." Iger also revealed some details regarding the young Han Solo movie. It's set to take place over a series of years, chronicling Han from age 18 to 24, which will make it the first film with time lapses of entire years in the saga. But I think that's a good way to approach his history. We could cover a lot of ground that way. We can get a little Jabba in there, maybe a little Boba Fett, I'm just saying. And we already know the film will introduce Han to Lando and his mysterious mentor played by Woody Harrelson. Iger also said that the movie will reveal how Han, quote-unquote, got his name, which is curious. Now, it's more than possible he only meant how Han made a name for himself as a smuggler in his pre-rebellion days. But could he possibly mean Han Solo isn't his real name? I personally wouldn't like that. His name is so cool. It's got to be kind of a letdown to find out it was something either he or one of the characters dreamed up. What do you think? Let me know. And here we have the main event of the evening, the first official Justice League trailer. In short, it really did blow me away. It looks epic and exciting and everything you want from a Justice League movie. Now I know what you're thinking. We thought all that about Man of Steel and Batman v Superman from the trailers, and the actual results were mixed to say the least. And since Zack Snyder is once again at the helm, the old saying, "Fool me once," comes to mind. But I'm going to hold out hope once again. I'm going to force myself to remain cautiously optimistic. I'm glad to see they gave us a glimpse of some of the co-stars here. Lois Lane, Commissioner Gordon, Mera and Barry's dad, and I think Cyborg's dad, all get some screen time. That was my biggest gripe with the animated series, that we rarely ever got the secondary characters in the episodes, but it looks like we're getting that here, so I'm pleased with that. All the main characters look great. I still don't really like Cyborg's costume. It looks a little too... I don't even really know how to describe it. It's supposed to look high-tech and futuristic, but I don't know, man. His faceplate looks really cool, so there's that. Again, Ezra Miller's Flash looks like he's going to be a lot of fun. I guess he comes across a bit more like Wally than Barry, but it doesn't really bother me here. There are just epic shots of Batman in action here. He looks so good. It looks a little CGI heavy, maybe just a little, but the parademons look good. Ben Affleck has that dry wit delivery down pat, hasn't he? It's very good. They still aren't revealing the lead villain of the piece, so it could be Steppenwolf, or maybe he's just going to be the introductory henchman before Darkseid is revealed in the third act. That's what I'm guessing. Now, I'm going to complain about something, and if you know anything about me, you know what it's going to be. I don't have to say it. Come on, you know. Batman using machine guns on the Batmobile! Oh, will you stop it, Zack Snyder? Now, I don't mind if he uses them to blow up walls or knock down doors or anything, but I don't know. Are parademons not supposed to count as lives in his no-killing policy? Maybe they're just big robot bugs. I don't know. Frankly, I was never very interested in Kirby's new god stuff, to be honest, so let me know in the comments if you know exactly what parademons are. So anyway, no scenes of Superman here, and that's fine. It's early yet. This is being designated as the first official trailer. I wasn't really expecting to see him, and I don't mind if they don't show him in any of the trailers at all. But I do want the film to have the vibe of, we need Superman, if only he were here. I think the success of the franchise, and moreover the success of this incarnation of Superman going forward, hinges on that. We have to feel the loss of Superman in the world. I think Aquaman's costume looks pretty cool. They could have added a bit more color to it, but come on, this is Zack Snyder we're talking about here, you know what I mean? Aquaman seems like he's going to be pretty funny in this movie. That's my hope anyway, that they make him fun and boisterous. From the first trailer, I was worried he was going to be another silent, brooding type. And Wonder Woman looks like a boss in the action scenes, which is to be expected. We got some of that in her solo trailer a week or so ago, so nothing about her stands out too much here, but she looks great. So yeah, I gotta say, love the trailer a lot. I don't know how the movie will turn out, but I gotta hope, you know? I just gotta hope the DCU finally turns that corner and hits its stride. And it shouldn't be that hard, know what I'm saying? They have some of the best characters in the history of literature at their disposal, in Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, The Flash. It should be impossible to screw this up, but we'll have to wait and see. Alright, I'm gonna mosey my way on out of here now. Be sure to lock up when you leave. I left some pretzels on the table for you. Now do me a favor and hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Check me out on Twitter and on my website in the description below. Until next time, this is Johnny Torch reminding you, keep the flame burning brightly, and I'll be with you again real soon.